Previously on Rock the Walls, Saturdays at 8.
Commonly referred to as the funniest band in hardcore, the hardest band in comedy, we are here with Counterparts vocalist Brendan Murphy. He's joining us live in studio. Now, as far as it goes with Victory Records right now, what's your relationship like with that? And
like the relationship is good. Everyone is, everyone over there is really cool. We're both not very dependent on one another. You know what I mean? Like they're not. All their money isn't riding on us. They really like the band, but it's like, at the end of the day, they have like bigger bands that they have to worry about and smaller bands that they have to kind of like build up. And, whereas with us, like we've pretty much got everything taken care of as far as being in a band and everything like that. We hit them up when we need help doing the stuff that we can't do. For the most part, it's just kind of like we do our own thing. And then at the end of the day, we kind of just like meet up. And I mean, at the end of the day, we're both happy with one another. I mean, unless they secretly hate us, which I mean, they very well could. We're not making them millions of dollars, so they could they could hate the band. But from the way everybody acts on the phone and stuff like that towards me, like they seem to be pretty happy with us. So every label has bands that a lot of people might not like, but at the end of the day, they're pulling in the money. You know what I mean? Like look at Rise Records when it's like for a while they were signing like only like really big. Like only really like the big, like the Devil Wears Prada, Attack, like all that kind of stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people were hating on the label, but it's like through that, the guy made enough money to sign a bunch of cool bands. You know what I mean? Like he made enough money from those bands to be able to sign it and give a fair deal to bands like, like bands like Continuance and bands like, Transit and like Man Overboard and, like even like Hot Water Music, Make Do and Men, like all the stuff that's coming out on that label now, you know what I mean? So it's like I think Victory they have the future in mind when they're dealing with a lot of new bands. But I mean, you can't really complain. I mean, look at us. Like when we had the record written and we were looking for labels, no record company wanted to give us a chance. Like us and Bailey, like our booking agent, we were emailing like everybody that we knew and nobody cared. You know what I mean? Everyone was sending us like crap deals, like, yeah, whatever, like never heard of this band, like, we'll throw you like a little bit of money and you have to do this many records and stuff like that. And it was just, you could tell that they were just like, yeah, whatever, like, I don't care, I'll give you a crappy deal because you might end up making us money. But with Victory, it wasn't like that. They were like, yeah, we're going to give you the same exact deal that we gave Silverstein and Comeback Kid and all the other bands. And you know what I mean? It's just like, for a label like that to think that we're worth more than what we were getting, it's just like, that's really cool, you know what I mean? And not every label that we talk to, not any label that we talk to would offer us that. So as much as people like to rag on the label, like if you like my band, show them a little bit of respect because they were the ones that took the band, like our band from Canada that nobody cared about, like that nobody wanted to touch, and they took a chance on it, and it seems to be working out well. So that's my piece on Victory. So.
Hear the rest of the interview at AdobeRadio.com. Listen to Rock the Walls with Patrick Walford, Saturdays 8 p.m. Eastern, only on Adobe Radio.